last individual final will be with Rhythmic's most eye-catching apparatus. It is time for the ribbon. Eight finalists from 6 different nations in this contest. Some familiar faces and also some new ones. Final preparations being made backstage, and very soon we will have the introduction of the 8 who will contest this individual final.
And we are ready for the next individual final for ribbon, ladies and gentlemen.
Vamos dar início à apresentação das ginastas individuais finalistas do aparelho de fita.
Representing the individual ritual athletes 1, please welcome Leota.
Representing Germany, Victoria Steinfeld.
Representing the individual ritual athletes 1, Alina Anasco.
Representing Spain, Daniela Pico.
Representing Cyprus, please welcome Vera Tugulukova.
Representing Italy, Tara Dragas.
Representing Germany, Daria Varfolomev.
Representing the United States of America, Natalie De La Rosa.
And these are the finalists for the ribbon final, ladies and gentlemen.
We have already had many surprises here in Portimao. And the big question now is, what does the ribbon final reserve for us? Plenty of possibility in the 8 competitors who will contest this one. The odds-on favorite, one has to imagine, is Daria Varfolomev, who will be the penultimate competitor. She was absolutely herself, shall we say, in the qualification, scored 28.95, and that was first place by 3/4 of a mark.
Athletes 1, please welcome
But we shall see.
Leota.
Leading things off in this ribbon final, the neutral athlete Nicole Liauta. She finished 4th in the qualification. Let's see if she is able to better her 27.85, already a very good score. is the great irony of ribbon that
Nicole
no
Lialda,
apparatus is more
representing the
beautiful
individual
when it
neutral
is
athletes
behaving.
one.
And when it gets into a tangle, no apparatus is harder to work your way out of a jam, so to speak. There were many moments in that exercise that were just lovely. Unfortunately, the knot towards the end that she had to stop and take time to work out is going to cost something. Alas, that is ribbon. Still, a very nice debut here in Portimao for this 16-year-old. She made her World Cup debut this year as well in Tashkent. She finished 11th with the ball. That was her best finish. And she wasn't very far off from several of the apparatus finals. So there is promise in this still very young gymnast. Some of her biggest attributes are her flexibility. She has very nice fouette pivots, those done in the passe position, and a real oversplit in many of her balances that just looks great. It can be a long, lonely wait in the kiss and cry. The judges here in Portimao have been very obliging in getting scores out quite quickly. And she begins this final with 27.1, down a little bit because of the error from qualification, but still quite
the next
steady.
gymnast representing Germany. Please welcome Victoria Steinfeld.
In this final as the second reserve, she takes the place of Sofia Raffaelli. This is a big moment for Victoria Steinfeld of Germany. Let's see what she makes of her chance with the ribbon. She really made the most of her opportunity. Victoria Steinfeld of Germany, who was not expected to be competing here today. But sometimes you give someone an opportunity and they really surprise you. That was terrific from Steinfeld. Victoria Steinfeld actually has competed here before. A year ago, she won the bronze with the ball. She's been very experienced. She's got 5 World Cups under her belt. Her best results to date have come with the ball. It's really what she's known for. But after this, she has really got to be considered somebody who can do wonderful things with the ribbon. There was such lightness and joy and delicacy to this highly elegant routine. It's the kind of ribbon exercise that makes gymnastics fans out of ordinary people.
And the score for Victoria Steinfeld,
She moves into
27.5.
first place as well, 27.5 for Victoria Steinfeld. She goes ahead of Nicole
Let's move
Liauta.
on to the next gymnast. Representing the individual neutral athletes one, please welcome Alina Arnasco.
One of two world champions with this apparatus in this final. Alina Garnasco won the world title with the ribbon back in 2021. It's one of the places where she really harnesses her creativity in her exercises. Watch the way that she works with the stick of the ribbon, not just with her hands, but also potentially with her feet. It's an exercise that is lovely to behold, but we have already seen how she is struggling with her apparatus handling, particularly with the throws and catches. Something is just amiss at the moment for Alina Garnasco. And that's a real shame, because this was 8/9 of a beautiful exercise. The mistakes today have come very swiftly at the beginning of the exercise, and the heart goes out to her because all of these gymnasts, they put so many hours and so much of themselves into this routine. Here is where the problem was, just at the beginning. And you can see once more this palpable frustration from her. She'll have time to go back to the gym to reevaluate, to reset, and maybe to rework some of the basics when it comes to tosses and catches with the apparatus. And no matter how experienced you are, no matter how seasoned a competitor, that is something that all gymnasts go through from time to time. It does not take away from who she is. It does not take away from the things that she presents, which are typically technically marvelous. A difficult day at the office for Alina Garnasco.
And the score,
however, is still 28 points. It's maybe not the way that she would have wanted to earn that, but that is a testament to her prowess with this apparatus. She moves into first place. And we will see if that 28.1 holds up. It is
Spain.
a very
Please
good
welcome
score.
Daniela Pico.
Another unexpected opportunity for Daniela Pico of Spain. She comes in for Daniela Munitz of Israel. And this is another chance to show what she can do. The 9th strongest qualifier, performing before a very friendly, appreciative crowd.
No lo diré, no saldrá de mi boca. De esta línea roja no saldré. ¿Qué será de mí? De esta gana rota. Lo negaré, lo negaré. Si yo pudiera estar contigo, te haría tan mía como nadie nunca ha sido. Solo digo que a veces me hace falta de más. Soy ese rezón que la cena cuando no hay ni que cenar. Una barquilla que regresa justo en pleno pleamar. Si escuchas por ahí que no te he podido olvidar, lo negaré. Si pudiera estar contigo, esperaría una vida entera que volviera. Desataría este nudo maldito que aprieta. A veces, a veces, a veces, y hace falta de más. Y me hace falta de más.
At this point, the score is relatively unimportant for Daniela Pico. What is imperative today
Daniela
is how
Pico,
she came out and comported
representing
herself
Spain.
on the carpet in multiple apparatus finals, including this one, which she was not expected to perform in at the beginning of the day. She is one of the inheritors of the great Spanish tradition of real performance quality, real showmanship in all of her routines. She clearly has a big future ahead of her if she wants it in this sport. And all those in Portimao today will be able to say they were there at the beginning, because it is still the beginning for this young gymnast. Time for a debrief with the national team coach, a woman who has certainly been there herself. Just a reminder of the rankings: Alina Garnasco leading the way with 28.1, behind her Victoria Steinfeld with 27.5, and then Nicole Liauta with 27.1. And Daniela Pico is right up there with them, 27.7. She moves into second place. So far, it's the replacements who are actually dominating
Let's
this
move on
final.
to the next
Who would have
gymnast
known?
representing Cyprus. Please welcome Vera Tugulukova.
Already a medalist in Portimao today, the determined Vera Tugulukova of Cyprus prepares to take the carpet for her final routine with the ribbon. The song is Cinderella Honeymoon by Hiromi Iwasaki. It's a lot of fun. There's a very 1960s caper movie feel to this.
きついている
Vera Tugalukova of Cyprus. And another hit routine here in Portimao. It's an exercise that allows a gymnast to let loose just a little bit, as much as is possible with the ribbon, which is still a very nervous apparatus for a lot of elite gymnasts. There's no actual maximum length of a ribbon. That's at the gymnast's discretion, but it must be at the senior level at least 6 meters. So you have 18 feet or so of silk trailing after you in every exercise to keep track of. She's very efficient, especially in her chaîné turns. We also had a little look at the Raffaelli turn. And as ever, she rotates so quickly. Obviously, that's something she has worked very hard on. And it allows her to really rack up an impressive number of difficulty points in the exercise. .1, the score that holds the lead, but not anymore. 28.85. Vera Tugalukova moves into first place.
And the next gymnast representing Italy. Please welcome Tara Dragas.
Tara Dragas has had a very successful business trip to Portugal. Might there be a ribbon medal in the offing as well? Let's find out. She's certainly capable of it. Second highest in qualification.
Cyganka sam mala, oči moje gore. Igram, pevam, plešem, celu noć do zore. Jer ja sam mala garava, crna tvoja ciganka. Ja sam mala garava, crna tvoja ciganka. Ja sam mala garava, crna tvoja ciganka. Ja sam mala garava, crna tvoja ciganka.
She gets it at the end. Well caught by Tara Dragas on her final wrist. So close to the red border of the floor. It has been a fantastic competition for this 19-year-old. And with the ribbon, she gives us her first foray into folk dance. We've seen the playfulness with the ball. We've seen the contemporary with the club. And now she goes into traditional dance steps in this very unique ribbon routine. Let's have another look. There is her wonderful Raffaelli spin, even though we don't see the extended leg bent at the top. Lots of manipulations of the ribbon and a big risk at the end, but one that pays off Tara Dragas chasing the 28.85 posted by Vera Tugalukova. And just reaping all the love from the audience here in the Portimao arena and projecting it back out.
Ladies and gentlemen, con ustedes, Ryan Castro and Son. Agarren a su pareja y prepárense.
Muy metido, dicharachera. Todo con mucha soga.
Tiene fuego. Gente de zona.
Caliente.
La reina de Cuba.
¿Cómo?
Esa mujer parece de otro planeta. Seguro. La forma en que ella se mueve no es natural. La reina. Los hombres.
Tara Dragas waits and hopes.
And the score for Tara Dragas.
And it might well be another gold medal. 29.95 with the ribbon. Oh my goodness me. Tara Dragas is coming into her own before our very eyes. She has posted phenomenal numbers here in Portimao and very well deserved.
Let's move on to the next gymnast. Representing Germany, please welcome Daria Bartholomew.
We are not used to saying that Daria Varfolomev has real challenge for a ribbon title, but with Tara Dragas posting all but 30 points in the last exercise, the gamut has been thrown down. Nonetheless, Varfolomev is the top qualifier, but she is under pressure here. And we'll see what she is able to do.
Don't you know that I'm trouble? If they knew I was trouble. Everywhere that I go, oh, it's a feeling down in my soul. Got a secret that nobody knows. I'm trouble. I could be the devil in disguise. Don't you see the fire in my eyes? Don't you know that I'm trouble? And if they knew I was trouble, everywhere that I go, oh, it's a feeling down in my soul. Got a secret that nobody knows. I'm trouble.
Let us remember that even the best are allowed to
Daria
have an
Varfolomew
off day,
from Germany.
an off week. This is not the Daria Varfolomew that we have come to know. But it may well be that there are extenuating circumstances of some description. She has pushed through her competition here in Portimao. And although it hasn't been perfect, sometimes just going out and performing is something that is really worthy of great honors. We'll look forward to seeing Daria Varfolomeev again in Varna at the European Championships just 10 days from now. She went into the European Championships last year saying she was not at 100% due to having to take her high school examinations, and she's been very pleased this year that now her schooling is done with for the moment and she's able to consecrate herself totally to rhythmic gymnastics. She's had some new routines, some challenges in this early part of the year, but this does tend to be the way that she starts and she builds herself up throughout the season. Normally, Varfolomeev scores in the neighborhood of 30 with the ribbon. Today, 25.25 and 7th place at the moment. She'll draw a line under it and she will move forward. That's what champions do. That's what she is.
And the last gymnast of this final, representing United States of America, please welcome Natalie De La Rosa.
One more gymnast with a real chance at the podium here. It would be huge for 15-year-old Natalie De La Rosa of the United States. Let's see what she can do with the ribbon, the 6th strongest qualifier.
Take an hour to put one foot in front of the other. Ties around spinning when I get the feeling. Falling asleep. I've been trying to see the light, but every smile it hurts. I'm a very bullet in a box of empty shells. Go on, pull the trigger, pull it, bite the pin, and let the fire run.
Of empty shells. Go on, pull the trigger, pull it, bite the pin, and let the fire run. At the mouth, I'm foaming at the bit. I'm jumping, won't you raise the gates of love? Give it a try.
One of the new international competitors on the circuit this year, 15-year-old Natalie De La Rosa, one of the very promising new faces also of rhythmic gymnastics in the United States. Natalie De La Rosa lives in Woodland Hills, California, along with her parents and 2 brothers. She trains at Burlow Gymnastics Club. And she was discovered when she was a kindergartner. She was actually in a daycare that had a stretch time with a piano teacher just to allow the children to move a little bit. And the teacher saw her doing just basic movements and happened to be chatting with her mother and said, you know, your daughter's quite flexible. Maybe she should try rhythmic gymnastics. And she's been on an adventure ever since. She works very high on toe, very calm with the ribbon as well, which can destabilize gymnasts who are far more experienced than she is. That was a really nice finish to her competition by Natalie De La Rosa.
And the score for Natalie De La Rosa,
The score
26.9.
26.9, down slightly from her qualification, and she lands ultimately in
And
7th
with
place.
this score, we finish
And
this
what that
ribbon
means
final.
is that it is a second gold medal on the day for Tara Dragash of Italy, who scored
Congratulations to Tara, Vera, and
29.95
Amina, the
for
medalists
her
this
ribbon
final.
performance. Just
Terminamos
excellent
a
work.
final individual
Bronze
de
to
fita.
Alina Garnasco. Silver to Vera
few minutes,
Tugulukova
we'll have
of
the last
Cyprus.
final
And gold
of the
to
World
Tara
Challenge Cup
Dragash
2026.
of Italy.
The group final for 3 hoops and 2
Wow,
pairs
that
of
final
gloves.
just flew
Dentro
by,
de instantes,
all in
vamos dar
the
início ao
swish
final de
of a
conjuntos
ribbon.
com
Congratulations
3 artes
to
e 2
all
pares
of the medalists. And that was a really nice performance by the first reserve, Daniela Pico, to finish in 4th place as well. And the same thing for Victoria Steinfeld in 5th. The 2 alternates to this final, both in the top 5.
Tú tienes piquete, mami, yo también. Tú estás buena, yo estoy bueno también. Huele